Hello everyone and welcome to the DPB podcast. I'm your host, Ryan Mondis with DisneyPinsBlog.com, the latest news on Disney pin trading and collecting from the world. This is episode number 151 for the week of November 12th, 2018.
Welcome to the Disney Pins Blog Podcast.
Welcome back to the show, everyone. It is just myself this week. Just going to be doing housekeeping real quick and the pin news. No pin chat, just because there's a lot going on right now. I got to shorten up the podcast just a bit. So let's get right into it. First off, for housekeeping, I want to mention I was down at Walt Disney World last week, and I filmed the Pin Quest at Disney's Animal Kingdom Park. That is up on the YouTube channel now if you guys want to check it out. Also, I have a few vlogs from that trip. I'll also have the pin previews from Pin Trading Night included in one of those vlogs. So head over to the YouTube channel if you guys want to take a look at that. I also want to mention that there will be no podcast next week just because I'm going to be back down on Walt Disney World covering the D23 Destination D Celebrating Mickey Mouse event. Very excited for that. So I will have lots of content though, so be sure to follow along on our social channels and check out YouTube. Lots coming, but no podcast. And then the last thing for housekeeping I want to mention is, of course, we have the Destination D event, which I just mentioned, and Pinsgiving event out in California this Sunday. So lots happening. It's a crazy week for pins once again. Busy time of year. Okay, let's head right into the pin news. First, we're going to start off with BoxLunch. I want to quickly mention, we put a press release up on all of the exclusive Fantasia pins that are coming. BoxLunch and Disney teamed up to bring lots of Fantasia merchandise. And we do have a preview image of all of the pins included in this. We already featured a few of these. There was 2 pin sets, the Pegasus, and another Fantasia pin set with the alligators and the hippo. And then there's also an individual pin featuring Chernabog. But the others that were featured in our press release haven't been released yet. So keep an eye out on DisneyPinsBlog.com. We'll be sure to keep you guys up to date whenever all of these pins in this collection have been released. Another cool pin release at BoxLunch features Moana. This one appeared last week. It is the Heart of Tafiti pin. It's a hinge pin. Very cool. Retail price is $9.90. That is available online and in-store now. Next, let's head into Hot Topic. They have another blind box pin release. This one features the Nightmare Before Christmas 25th anniversary. Each box contains one randomly selected pin, and there are 12 pins in total for this collection. If you guys are listening to this, head over to Disney Pins blog. We do have a photo up of all of those pins in this mystery collection. Next, let's head over to New York City because the Mickey Mouse, the True Original exhibit is now open. And of course, it opened up with a few pin releases. There is a mystery pin collection, which I'm really excited about. I hope to get my hands on some of these. They are exclusive to the exhibit in New York City. There are 9 different pins in this collection. They'll have kind of a gold tone finish, all featuring, of course, Mickey Mouse. There's silhouettes, Steamboat Willie, Source Story Mickey, Old School Mickey, and a couple of Mickey icon heads. 9 different pins, and this is going on now until February 10th. There was also a free pin that was given out with the Google Home. There was some type of game show you had to play, and then you got this free pin. The pin on it reads, "Hey Google, play Mickey's Game Show." And it has Mickey there on the side up against the 90 Years logo. Very cool there. And then they're also releasing a few pin sets. There's like one each week. At the time I'm recording this, we don't have the blog posts up on those, but I do have all the images, so keep an eye out. I'm going to be working on that here very soon. Next, let's head into Hong Kong Disneyland. They had some exciting pin releases this past week, of course featuring Mickey's 90th birthday as well. There's a Mickey and Minnie 90th pins. These look really, really nice. I think they're like slider elements, and they have glitter embellishments on them. Beautiful pins. There is a Mouse Party pin, a Winnie the Pooh pin, a Bug's Life 20th anniversary pin, and then a Minnie Mouse key pin. Lots of nice limited edition pin releases there. And then they had another Hidden Mickey pin release. There are 3 out of 6 that have been released, and these all feature various Disney characters on carrots. The first 3 that have been released so far is Thumper, Oswald, and Rabbit from Winnie the Pooh. Next, let's head into Shanghai Disneyland. They had a few Christmas pin releases we have up on the website. The first one is a single pin with Mickey and the gang on it. You have Mickey, Minnie, Goofy, Pluto, and Donald. with a Christmas tree in the background, and it says Shanghai Disneyland Holiday at the bottom. That one is limited edition of 800. And then there was a festive pin set release featuring Duffy Bear, Shelly Mae, Gelatoni, and Stella Lou, all in their holiday attire. Very nice pins there. And speaking of Christmas pins, there were a few releases over at Tokyo Disney Resort. Nice to see new pins release over there. There were 2 exclusives, one for Tokyo Disney Sea and one for Tokyo Disneyland. Both of them are pretty similar, featuring Mickey and Minnie in their holiday attire. The Disney Sea one has them in front of the Christmas tree, and it reads Disney Christmas 2018. And then the Tokyo Disneyland pin has Mickey and Minnie in a wreath, and it reads Disney Christmas 2018 as well. Both of those are available now. Okay, next let's head over to Disney Studio Store Hollywood. They actually had a surprise release this past week, which was pretty exciting. There were 3 pins that were released, all for Disney movie anniversaries. The first one is the Bolt 10th anniversary. The second was Brother Bear 15th anniversary. And the third one was Oliver and Company 30th anniversary. All of those are limited edition of just 200. And the retail prices for those were all around, I think, $21.95. Okay, now let's head into Disney Parks in America. Lots of exciting pin releases this week as well. First, we'll start off with a brand new lanyard pouch, this one featuring Disney princesses. We got a preview of this at the Animation Celebration pin event, but it is available now. And it has a little pink crown charm dangle element on it. That is exciting, featuring lots of Disney princesses on that one. And then there's also a brand new lanyard pin release, this one for the holidays. It's a reversible lanyard. One side is white with the Cinderella Castle and Little Mickey icons, and the other side is red with white snowflakes. And the retail price for that lanyard is $14.99. There were new pin releases at the Employee Center out in California. Again, this is not Company D. I get that question all the time whenever we post these. These are at the Glendale and Burbank campuses. There's a store there called Employee Center. For cast members, there were a continuation of the sweatshirt pins, the Part of the Magic sweatshirt pins, one featuring a Sorcerer Mickey. There was a Steamboat Willie and Vanellope from Wreck-It Ralph. Those are pretty cool hoodie pins there. And then there was the Walt Disney Studio Gate pin. This was a delayed release. It was supposed to be released, I think, back in October, but it is out now. Nice hinge pin there with the Walt Disney Company gate. All of those are limited edition of 250. Okay, and now for the new pin releases this week at Disney Parks. We have, like I said, lots of exciting ones. I can't wait for some of these pin releases. First, let's start off with the exclusives at Disneyland. The Haunted Mansion Holiday pin releases are here. First one featuring Oogie's Holiday Tricks and Treats. It features Oogie Boogie on it, and it reads Oogie's Holiday Tricks and Treats 2018. Limited edition of 3,000. Retail price is $16.99. That's available this Thursday, November 15th. Next one is the Haunted Mansion Holiday 2018 Jumbo Pin. Limited edition of 1,000. And I think the retail price on that one's probably going to be around $55. Available at Disneyland on this Thursday as well. Next is the Haunted Mansion Holiday Tarot Card Mystery Collection. This one's really cool. Features 13 different pins. 2 randomly selected pins per box. And retail price on that is $19.99. It's a limited release collection. And then the final pin at Disneyland is the Disney California Adventure Moonlight Magic Pin. This one featuring Mr. Incredible from The Incredibles. That's limited edition of 1,200. Retail price $14.99. And that is exclusive to DCA. Next, let's head into Walt Disney World for their exclusives. The Fine and Dandy pin featuring Donald and Daisy is appearing this week at Walt Disney World. It was previously released at Disneyland, so just in time for Dapper Day. That's limited edition of 5,000 and available this Thursday, November 15th as well. Next, let's head into the shared pin releases on both coasts. First, we're going to start off with the Frozen 5th Anniversary pin. This one featuring Anna and Elsa on it. And at the bottom, it has Olaf on a slider element. That's really cool. It is limited edition of just 2,000, and retail price on that is $16.99. Next is the A Bug's Life 20th Anniversary pin. Same as the Frozen pin. It is limited edition of 2,000, retail price $16.99. Available this Thursday on both coasts. Next is the Disney Donut Shop pin. This one featuring Pluto, part of the Disney Donut Shop collection. This is the 11th pin in this set. It's LE3000 and same retail price, available this Thursday. Next is the Happy Thanksgiving pin featuring the Muppets. This was already released at Pin Trading Night this past week, but now will be available to the public at the parks. That is limited edition of 4,000, retail price $16.99. Next is the Cinderella Character Connection Mystery Collection. I really do like these puzzle sets. They're pretty fun. This one, of course, featuring all Cinderella characters. It is limited edition of 900, includes limited edition 600 chaser pins, 1 pin per box, retail price is $16.99. And then we have 2 Mickey 90th anniversary pin releases this week. We are getting so close to his official birthday here on November 18th. The first one is a park-wide limited release pin on both coasts, and it features Mickey 90 years, let's celebrate, November 18th, 2018. That is a limited release pin available on Friday, November 16th. And then the next one is a jumbo pin exclusive for annual pass holders at Disneyland and Walt Disney World. The jumbo pin is limited edition of 2,000, and I'm not sure the retail price in this one yet. Probably going to be around $40, $50, I'm assuming. And that one's available on Friday, November 16th as well. So yeah, lots of exciting pin releases this week. Another big week. And like I mentioned before, we have Pinsgiving this weekend at Disneyland. That's the Disney Studio Store Hollywood event. We have the, of course, Destination D23 pin releases that I'm heading down to Walt Disney World for. And then on Sunday are all of the Epcot Festival of the Holiday pin releases, so that is exciting. So yeah, like I mentioned, keep an eye out on DisneyPinsBlog.com. Lots of content coming, and on our YouTube channel, and on all of our social channels. You can find us on Facebook. We also have a Facebook group, on Instagram, Twitter, all with the name Disney Pins Blog. So follow us along there, because we will not have a podcast episode next week due to all of these events and traveling. But I hope you guys have a great week, and thank you very much for listening and watching to episode number 151 of the DPB podcast. See you soon. Bye.